welcome back to Champion the Passion, a weekly pro wrestling podcast where we inspire you to champion your passions and celebrate the joy in what you love. I'm your host. My name is Victoria Daisy, and today is a bonus episode, okay? Today we are previewing the 2025 Elimination Chamber card. We're going to 21. I'm going to be sharing all of my predictions. I am so excited. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to leave a 5-star review if you enjoyed. Follow me at It's Victoria Daisy across all social platforms and follow Champion the Passion across all streaming platforms. But let's get right in. So I have my phone with me and I've got the entire card on my phone. So let's start off with, I can't even say like the match I'm most excited for because I'm honestly excited for everything, which that's a first. But let's start with the Women's Elimination Chamber, okay? So there's 6 women in this match, and the 6 participants are Roxanne Perez, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi. Okay, so let's talk about this match. So obviously, we got to address the elephant in the room, and that is Jade Cargill. Okay, and yes, I do think Jade Cargill is returning at the 2025 Elimination Chamber. I know I said she was returning at the Royal Rumble and then she didn't. But this, when you think about it, it honestly makes a lot more sense than the Rumble because both Bianca and Naomi will be in this match. So that's a little interesting when you have a tag team in a match where it's really every woman for themselves. Because if you guys watched this past week of Monday Night Raw, then you would have seen that Liv and Raquel took the titles from them. They are now 3-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, which is actually, they've made history now doing that. They are the first ever tag team in women's tag history, if you will, to win the tag titles 3 times, which is so cool. So great for them. But this is interesting. So, Bianca and Naomi are a little bit vulnerable right now. Their focus is towards the Elimination Chamber, and they're still very focused and determined to find out Jade's attacker. Even though they think it's Liv and Raquel, I don't think it was Liv and Raquel. I think it's Bianca. I've said this 1,000 times. Jade's attacker is Bianca, and those true colors will shine through tomorrow night in Toronto. So there's a lot of different ways Jade's return can go down. But I think the most probable, and my theory, is that Jade simply cost Bianca the match. I know people are saying, oh, well, Bianca's going to win the chamber. That makes sense, which in a way it can, but then she's going to go face Rhea at Mania, not Jade, which is what we all want. Now, a lot of people are angry that they're pulling the trigger on this so soon. I mean, the day I'm filming this and the day that this is going up is February 28th. That means March 1st is tomorrow, which means we have a month and a half till WrestleMania. And unless they are very consistent and build the story up very quickly, then it's kind of just not going to happen. Now, when it comes for the time for Jade to come out, does she break into the chamber? That's another thing. Or does she just kind of stand on the outside and distract Bianca and Naomi? Now, one thing that must be revealed if my prediction is true and Bianca is the attacker, that's the only part like I kind of haven't figured out is like, okay, how exactly is that going to get revealed? Because Jade's not in the chamber. So like if she was, Bianca could pin her, right? But that's not the case. So I'm trying to think like, I don't know how they would go about that, but I do know Naomi is going to be the heartbroken one out of the group. I definitely do think that she will side with Jade inevitably because obviously like Bianca literally just stabbed her and Jade in the back. And I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. And I think this is Bianca's long-awaited heel turn. I know kids love her. Kids love everyone. Okay? I don't like that point because kids like everybody. And you know what? Bianca is stale. Like, Bianca as a babyface is stale. And one thing that really made her a huge star when she was in NXT was the fact that she was a heel the majority of her run there. And her heel character is so freaking good. I can't believe it's been multiple years and they still haven't done it on the main roster. They've hinted at it time and time again, but I need a full heel turn. And if she is the attacker, this would be the perfect scenario. Now, that's not who's winning the match per se. Let's talk about who I think is going to win the match. Now, I have gone back and forth with this for so long. So let's do process of elimination, okay? We'll go through each person. So Bayley, is probably the person that I think has the least chance of winning, which sounds crazy. I know you probably think I'd say Roxanne because I don't like her, but I just don't think that Bailey has that good of a shot at winning. There's no story. Like, there's nothing with her and Rhea. She won literally last year at Mania. She won the championship. What was it? Off Io Sky, I think. And she won the Rumble. She did the whole thing, right? She had the whole WrestleMania experience. And she literally is just not. I know it in my core, my soul. It's just not happening. Okay. Now, Naomi is also somebody who I do not see winning one bit. I think she will be a key part in this match because of the Jade Bianca situation, but I do not think one bit she's winning, like, at all. Now, here's where I am a little worried. Roxanne Perez. You guys know, I don't even have to say it, but if you're newer, then I do. I don't like Roxanne Perez. I never have, never will. That's just it. I think she's gotten better, but she's extremely overrated, and you guys like make her out to be freaking Roman Reigns when she's not. So I'm a little worried that she has a chance at winning. I'm not saying she is going to win it. I'm just saying she has a chance. And that little slim chance bothers me and worries me. Because you know what? They treat her like she's Brock Lesnar. So Rox Lesnar might just win the whole thing. And based on WWE's psychotic booking with her, she probably would beat Rhea too. Because, you know, she can just really beat anyone, you know? Because, you know, that makes sense. Anyways, no, she's not winning. She's not. So with process of elimination, we've come down to 3 women. We've got Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss. So my thing with Liv Morgan is she probably does have the best chance of winning. And I wouldn't be mad if she won, to be honest. But then it just doesn't make sense because she just won the women's tag titles. And you kind of buried the hatchet almost, well, not really, but you kind of just closed the story with Rhea. Like, you don't really need to like resurrect that at all. There's no other story really to be told. That's kind of in the past now. We settled that on Raw's Netflix debut. So I just don't think that really needs to happen. Now, here's where I'm really torn. Bianca or Alexa. Now, Alexa is the underdog. Queen just returned, a month ago at the Rumble, and I would be extremely happy if she won. The only reason I would be disappointed is just knowing she's probably not going to beat Rhea. But if you guys are watching the video version of this, check out my shirt. Can you see it? It's Rhea. So, you know, Rhea must win. I don't care who wins the chamber as long as Rhea retains at Mania. That's all I care about. So my worry with Bianca now is the fact that she is believable to beat Rhea. Like, it's so believable that Bianca beats Rhea, right? But again, part of me doesn't think that Bianca's going to win it because of the whole Jade thing. If they're going to have the Jade Bianca match at Mania, then like, what's the freaking point of her winning? That's not even possible. She's not going to wrestle twice. You know what I mean? So unless they kind of extend it to maybe do that match at SummerSlam or Backlash, they could do it there too. I don't know. I'm a little torn. And it's like, I'm not super confident. I think the safe choice is Liv. The underdog choice is Alexa. And the risky choice is Bianca. Now, obviously, I'm not betting on this, so it doesn't matter that much. But I don't know, guys. I am extremely torn. And you know what? 2025 so far, whether it's PLEs or just regular weekly shows, has been top notch in the sense of this is the first time in years where I simply cannot predict one thing that's going to happen off this card. Now, in this particular card, there is one match I wholeheartedly believe is going to go the way I think it is, and I'll explain that later. But even with the Rumble, it was so stacked on both the men's and women's end, I couldn't even guess who I thought was going to win. I got my predictions wrong. Actually, no, with the women, I said Charlotte. That was kind of predictable. But with the men, I had no idea. And I wanted it to be Punk, but then I thought it was going to be Cena, and then it turned out to be Jay, which was so exciting. But with this chamber, I'm just I really want to say Alexa, But I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, I purposely didn't premeditate my thoughts and opinions about this card. I was waiting for this podcast, so that's why I'm literally tweaking out right now. And I'm the most indecisive human being ever, so that's why this kind of affects me. And right after I film this podcast, I'm going to film a shorter version that's going to go out tomorrow on Instagram and TikTok. So I got to have the same answers, and I can't just like keep being wishy-washy, but it's like, oh, I don't know. Okay, you know what? It's not going to be Liv. It's between Bianca and Alexa. Frick. You know what? I just don't think it's Bianca for some reason. You know what? I'm going to say Alexa. I'm going to say it's Alexa. Why not? Why not? She has a shot. The creepy Lily doll, whatever her gimmick is, it could be fun with Rhea. Why not? Rhea's the babyface, obviously. So turning Alexa heel would be fire. I mean, I think she's already a heel, which is awesome. I don't know. I'm here for it. That could work. And then Rhea can still retain. So like, that's my little fun way of doing that. All right, let's talk about the men's elimination chamber. Okay, another freaking stacked one where I don't have an idea on who's winning. So here are the 6 participants in the men's. Did I say Royal Rumble before? I meant chamber. Whatever. The Elimination Chamber. Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, John Cena, Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest. So, again, very stacked. Let's do process of elimination. So, obviously, Logan Paul has no shot of winning. I don't even know why he's in there. I don't mind it. I'm a Logan Paul fan, but I just, I don't get it. Okay. Seth Rollins has no shot. Let's be so for real. Although, I don't know why I have this weird feeling like Roman Reigns like just may pop up out of nowhere and like I don't know. I just have this gut feeling that maybe we're getting Rollins and Roman at Mania. Like, what if that happened? And if that does happen, does that start at the chamber? I don't know. I just have this weird feeling like shenanigans are going to happen in both chambers and I'm mentally not ready. Also, let me know if I should do reactions because I think I might do some reaction videos for the chambers. So let me know because I definitely do think I might. Now, Drew McIntyre, you can make a case for him to win, but honestly, I don't think he's going to win. Now it's down to Punk, Cena, and Priest. Priest is the ultimate underdog. I would love for him to win. But if CM Punk is in a match, I gotta stick to my guns, okay? I understand this is Cena's last, it's his farewell tour, it's his last go around, and he probably is going to win the chamber. But and I know CM Punk is still going to be around for a while, more than Cena, and I know he could still win the Money in the Bank, but that's not the point. The point is that I want CM Punk to win this because I am a diehard CM Punk fan. That's the point I'm making. There's a difference between who you want to win and who you think is going to win. Who I think is going to win is probably Cena, but who I want with my entire being is CM Punk. CM Punk better freaking win that. So you know what? I'm going to say CM Punk because I don't care. I love CM Punk so much. And that's really all that is. So that was really chaotic, but pretty fast. Now, let's talk about The Rock. Okay? And this might play a part into the men's chamber. I don't know. So one thing, actually, let me talk about this before I get into The Rock's little segment that he'll have at the chamber. One thing that John Cena has always said that he's always wanted to do, and he still hasn't fulfilled yet, is being a heel. John Cena hasn't really ever been a heel, and he wants to. Could John Cena be The Rock's champion? What if? Just saying. And then I don't know. I just don't know the details. I saw a theory. I think it was a theory on TikTok, which is where I just got this from. Like John Cena could be The Rock's champion. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 41. Rock in Cena's corner. Roman in Cody's corner? I don't know. Guys, I don't freaking know. Maybe Punk in his corner. Maybe nobody. I don't know. Here's the thing. I know this sounds so bad. I am kind of anti John Cena winning the 17 championship and being like the superstar with the most championships. I'm against it. Okay. And I know you guys are going to kill me and I'm so sorry, but that's just the truth. Okay. I don't want that. Do you want to know why? Because then I know for sure he's going to lose it in December. And then then it's like, for what? Okay, never mind. Like, what? Like, that's a 5-month title reign. Then you have to take it off Cody, which is asinine. Like, what? Doesn't even compute in my head. You had this whole big 2.5, maybe 3-year lead up to Cody winning the title, and then he just simply loses it to a John Cena who's gonna lose it in 5 months. Like, no, I'm sorry, that's just not happening. So but then here's the thing also, I just think Cody's losing regardless. That's actually what I've come to. Cody's losing regardless, because even if Punk does win, I have a feeling Punk might win the championship. So, like, I am so heartbroken for Cody. I would be so shocked if Cody made it out of Vegas still champion, but I feel like whoever wins, he's just gonna lose it, which sucks. Okay, he hasn't even been a champion a year. Like, are you kidding me? But I don't know, man. I'm so torn. This is so hard. You know what? Whatever. Let's just get my brain off of this. And let's talk about something that's a little bit in that realm. Let's talk about the Rock segment that's going to happen. So The Rock is expecting an answer from Cody Rhodes about if he's going to sell his soul. Yay! How lighthearted and fun is that? No. I do not think Cody is going to sell his soul. He's just not. I don't think he will. And now, that's where the John Cena theory came in. Like, what if he sold his soul? I don't freaking know. None of this makes sense. That is my conclusion. None of this makes sense. I don't get it. When that segment happened, what was it, 2 SmackDowns ago or last SmackDown? I was just like staring at my TV like, what do you mean? Your soul? He said, not the championship, your soul, buddy. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Cody's going to sell his soul, though. I am interested to see what's going to happen. Why do I feel like Roman's going to come out during that segment? I hope so. I don't think he has any business, but like, why not? Why not? That's the tribal chief. But we have 3 more things to talk about. So let's talk about another little segment that's going to happen. They are advertising Travis Scott to be there live. So I don't know if that means he's going to perform live or if he's just going to be an appearance. I don't really know what's going to go down. If he is doing a performance, I think we all know what I want him to sing. He better sing Fiend. That is the WrestleMania 41's theme song and one of his most popular hits as of today. And everyone knows and loves Fiend. So why not? But let's get into the last 2 matches there is to talk about. Let's talk about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match. Now, guys, this is probably one of the hardest matches I've ever had to predict in my life. This truly can go either way. This match is going to be there's not going to be any words to describe this match. We're going to be speechless collectively. It's going to be insane. Now, we all know that Sami Zayn is the underdog in this match, and I don't know why I have a feeling Sami Zayn is going to win this. I think he's going to take it home in his hometown. Actually, is he from Toronto? I know they're in Toronto. Maybe. Someone Google that. But they're in Canada, his home country. So, you know what? They're both Canadian boys. They're both home. They both got the home field advantage, if you will. So, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen here. I definitely do think it's going to get nasty. It's going to get brutal. This is their time to let it all out. WWE is not liable for literally anything that happens during this match. That's why it's unsanctioned. So, I just think that it's going to be bonkers, okay? But I think the man in the end who will be victorious will be Sami Zayn. I just have this gut feeling Kevin could win. Again, it really could go either way. It's just a preference, I guess, of who you want to win. I think I want to see Sami win. He's always the underdog, and I think he could use a bit of leverage right now, but I think that's interesting. Let me know your thoughts on that. And let's go on into the final match to talk about, and that is a women's tag team match. Okay, I have some choice thoughts about this. So it is Tiffany Stratton, the WWE Women's Champion, and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. So this match kind of bothers me. Okay. And I know you guys are probably like, Victoria, you've been like complaining about the women not having enough TV time and not being on PLEs, and here you go, and now you're complaining. No. Because the way they should have done this match is Tiffany defending against I almost said Trishy. Trish, hello, because I'm so used to right now they keep saying Trishy time, so I almost just said Trishy. But I definitely do think it should have just been like a 1v1 title defense for Tiffany, and then Tiffany could have won. It could have been a great match, but Tiffany retained, obviously, and that would have built her up so much and put so much more credibility on her, especially if she is going to be retaining at Mania against Charlotte Flair. Like, come on now, what are we doing? But instead it's a tag team match, so I think it's pretty easy who's gonna win. I think it's Trishy and Tiffy time. I think this is kind of a filler match, to be honest. I would have been more interested in Trishy versus Tiffy, if you will, for the women's championship. But you know what it is. And I don't know. I think overall, though, we're looking at a really great Elimination Chamber. I am so freaking excited. Don't forget that you can watch it tomorrow night on Peacock. I believe it's either at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't quote me on that. And then if you are international, you can watch on Netflix at the same time. It's going to be so much fun. If you're watching on YouTube, comment in the comment section. If you're on Spotify, the comment box. And if you're on Apple, then just let me know on Instagram or TikTok all your thoughts and your predictions. I will have a shorter version of this video that's less chaotic coming out tomorrow on my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube shorts. So definitely keep a lookout for all that. And then Monday will be my Elimination Chamber recap video, followed by my Raw recap the following day, and then normal scheduled programming as usual. But for PLEs, I love doing bonus episodes because they're just so much fun. And you know, it's once a month, so it's not going to hurt. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this episode of Champion the Passion. If you liked it, make sure to leave a 5-star review. Don't forget to follow me at It's Victoria Daisy across all social platforms, and follow Champion the Passion across all streaming platforms. Don't forget to champion your passions and celebrate the joy in what you love. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.